Welcome. I am the Whisperer, the storyteller who reveals the darkest secrets. Stay with me, and remember, if the light flickers, you are never alone. Machiavelli moves silently through the dimly lit corridors of his sprawling mansion, each step deliberate, each breath measured. The faint creaking of the floorboards under his weight is the only sound, yet it feels deafening to anyone who dares wander here at night. His eyes, cold and calculating, scan every shadow, every flicker of movement. He notices things no one else could: the tremor of a hand, the shallow breath, the faint heartbeat of fear. Tonight, he is patient. Tonight, he is meticulous. He grips the handle of his blade, worn and stained with the dark remnants of his previous victims. The metal is cold, heavy, and familiar, a perfect extension of his deadly precision. He does not hurry. There is no need. Every predator knows that patience is the deadliest weapon. As he moves through the mansion, the air seems to grow colder, heavier, saturated with the fear he cultivates like a gardener tending a cruel garden. He pauses briefly, listening to the silence, feeling it tense, almost like a living entity pressing against his skin. In this darkness, he is sovereign. He is unseen. He is inevitable. Each shadow becomes a tool, each darkened hallway a trap. He knows the secrets of fear better than anyone else. He knows where terror hides. The night bends to his will. And somewhere, a distant creak signals that someone has entered his domain, unaware that every step, every breath, every heartbeat has already been counted, catalogued, and condemned. Machiavelli smiles faintly, a cold, calculated curve of the lips, savoring the slow burn of impending dread. He does not hurry. He waits, and the night will obey. The victim thinks they are alone, but the silence is deceptive. Machiavelli stalks from the shadows, moving with the precision of a hunter who has mastered fear itself. Every step he takes is deliberate, calculated. Every twitch of a muscle in the victim's body is noted, analyzed, and exploited. The air is thick, metallic, with the faint scent of blood that lingers from previous nights. He watches silently as fear grows, feeding on it like a starving animal. A door creaks, a floorboard moans. He is always one heartbeat away. Suddenly, he emerges with surgical precision. The blade glints faintly in the dim light, a razor-sharp promise of inevitable pain. A scream pierces the darkness, but it is too late. The room is already his. Blood spatters across the cold wooden floors, stark and vivid against the dim candlelight. The victim thrashes, but Machiavelli anticipates every movement, countering instinctively, his expression calm, almost clinical. Each strike, each cut is measured, perfected. The fear is as important as the wound itself. He wants the victim's terror to be complete, to linger long after he disappears. He moves like a shadow made flesh, silent, unstoppable. There is no mercy, only the slow, deliberate crafting of fear and death. He enjoys it, not for bloodlust alone, but for the control, the absolute mastery over life, over panic, over inevitability. And when the victim's final breath is drawn, he steps back into the darkness, leaving only echoes of terror, the scent of iron, and the red stain of inevitability. The mansion is silent again, but the scent of blood lingers, thick and unrelenting. Machiavelli wipes his blade methodically, eyes scanning every corner, calculating, always aware of what comes next. The corridors seem narrower now, the shadows deeper, as if the building itself conspires to trap those who enter. The victim is gone, but their fear persists, an imprint on the air, a reminder of his mastery. He moves through the halls, a predator unseen, omnipresent and utterly patient. Every breath, every heartbeat left behind resonates in the space like a warning. He knows they will tell stories of what happened, but he has already vanished, leaving nothing but the echo of horror. The red stains on the floor, the glint of the blade, and the cold silence are his signature, his calling card. And somewhere, far beyond the corridors, another whisper emerges. The terror is contagious. Machiavelli does not stop. He does not rest. Each night is a canvas, each victim a brushstroke in the masterpiece of fear he creates. He is the architect of panic, the embodiment of dread. And even when the light flickers, even when the world thinks it is safe, he is watching, waiting, inevitable. Thank you for staying with me. I am the Whisperer. And remember, if the light flickers, you are never alone.